very good morning to everyone. Myself, Dr. Kiran Singh, heading a school in remote area of Madhya Pradesh. Because of the professional requirement of my husband, I have to keep moving. And I think I'm lucky enough to at least address the need of the children who are belonging to the remote area, those who are away from ICT and all, and they really need a lot of care. So, nurturing the future, here is the preview. I'm just dividing the presentation into 3 parts, and it's basically based on my experiments and the experiences what I have gone through my years of service. These are the places I have served. I don't have to go much in detail, and it is the stakeholders which we are going to describe. We've already discussed by the panelists, and really I'm sorry that I couldn't hear them because of some heavy traffic and other problems in the city, and I couldn't reach on time. So these are the stakeholders where the students, parents in the institution as well as the teaching faculties have to be looked after. Empowering teachers, it is only that at the boss level where the boss is not to what to do. It is for the leaders to show how it can be done. So as a head of the institution, we are supposed to look after this aspect, that the teachers or the nurturing the future leaders should be in such a way that they get enough time and space to cultivate the values and the required qualities to pass it on to the next generation. And the stakeholders, what I have seen throughout the time, that it is the educational change which impacts a lot, and where we need inspiring trust and be a good role model, what they have spoken about it just now. We have to decrease the isolation, whatever the gaps between the parents and the institution, teachers as well as the parents, or the students as well as the teachers. These are the gap areas. We have to really remove it and move on. Challenges what we have faced throughout, it is at the stakeholders like the students level what we have seen. That future is totally unclear. Most of the time you see the unemployment, the way it is rising. This year only I am seeing the trend in my school that children are not opting for the science. This is basic. They are going for the commerce. It is just because they've got the feeling that future is not so safe in the science stream, rather going to the commerce stream. Awareness, it is at the varying degree, long gestation period, overnight miracle can't take place, no quick fixes there. Parental support is there. Sometimes they are genuinely concerned, sometimes they are very casual, and most of the time we find they are just not bothered in such areas. So bringing them to that platform and really taking care of such needs where the children and the parents both can be looked after. The counseling is the one aspect that has to be taken regularly. And yes, in those areas, the good HR, like most of the B.Ed and M.Ed, they goes for the government jobs. We don't get the trained teachers, but yes, most of the time, untrained teachers also excellent. They prove excellent faculties to run the institution or your need. And most of the time, we find the coaching centers are the dream sellers, the corporatized systems which are really available in the city, really harming to that extent where we are sometimes challenged how to remove such kind of obstacles from our teaching line. And like factors of the leadership, nothing to say much about it. It is most of the time you see the leaders, if the communication is good between the student and the teachers, as well as same as a leader for myself or my teachers, the communication makes a lot of difference. You can pass on your instructions, you can really look around what is going on, and if the good communication is there, then there is most of the time we find hardly any problem exists. We really solve the things or the issues then and there. Basis of leadership, naturally it is based on that what a person should be, what he should know and what he can do. It is all kinds of characteristics, traits, professional requirement and motivation level, which is the most important aspect we need. Experiences and the experiments of mine have said that yes, empowerment, what we are talking of the nurturing, Veer Bhogya Vasundhara, it is rightly so. The Veer doesn't mean that we can fight. It is who can fight with the evil system of the society, what the teacher has said, the corruption. We have to empower our students to our empowered teachers, where teacher has to be inculcated with the right kind of values and the soft skills, and the training is much more required. Organizational leadership, yes, the willingness is required to experiment, give the space and time to the people. And nurturing school leaders, it is the consensus which requires every time. We have to have several meetings, we have to talk it out, the problems and the issues of the day-to-day basis, and we have to remove those things from it. Training formulas, what I have throughout followed, that is organizational design, location and population. It is always based on that. Like city school and the schools which are really locating in the hi-fi city like Hyderabad, Delhi or Bombay, we can't compare with those cities, but it's based on the location and the local requirement. We have to go for the every time change formula of running our institution, taking the need of the stakeholders as well as the other parents and the institutional requirement. And with the weighing pros and cons, choosing between the options, qualitative strategies and the risk analysis, of course, we have to do that. And we have to always remember that HR is the one thing which is the most valuable resource and they have to be given enough time. Now here the success sutras which we have followed, the education economics law, it is the time of commercial things to be weighed. Here the customers are the students and the parents, they have to be really taken care of. Comfort zone we have to provide for them, and the opportunities, yes, is a child whose mind is like a wet cement, whatever falls on it, it leaves an impression, it is rightly so. So parents, they always look for a direction. HR, not fully qualified, but we have to make them at least competent enough by organizing workshops, seminars, sending them to the CBSE workshops and all, and that is, we are already on to it. Nurturing leadership, we don't have to talk about it, that whether leaders are born or made. It is without involving in the fundamental questions. Leadership is requirement vary, but leaders' ability to adopt to change and overcome the challenges what will entail the nurturing. Gen X and the Y, the present generation, the future generations are very different from what we are. Strongly believe in work. They always believe in flexible hours. Being open and truthful, energetic, promising, our ability to lead and can be found in everyone, that we can't challenge. And that is, leadership is an action, not a title. It is a promise which we make to the people. Way ahead, we have to always reverse the challenge. Synchronized everyone. HR development is the most important part. Incentive to the teachers, whosoever or whatever we have to move ahead with that. Merit-based opportunity to be provided to everyone. And parents, of course, they need